Hi guys, welcome for another video. Finally, I edited the video that I created about a month ago. I had a commission to create this large 67 by 32 ocean panorama tabletop that is going to sit on this beautiful wooden slab, and this commission is going to AirBNB in Jamaica. So I'm really happy that people from all over the world is going to sit by this table and enjoy their meal together, meet each other and share precious moments. So it's really cool. Stay tuned till the end of the video, where I'm gonna point out the mistakes, the things that I've learned, because this was the biggest commission piece that I've ever made. So the first, I spray the canvas, the wooden canvas, with spray paint. It's better to spray paint because wood absorbs a lot of paint. So if I would just paint with the acrylic colors, I would waste a lot of paint. Second, now I'm putting the first layer, which is a thin layer of epoxy resin, just to seal. It calls seal coat, just to seal the paint and the wood itself, because it's a breathing organic material. Sometimes I use hands, sometimes I use the spatula to spread it around, so it has to be even on the top. So now I'm pouring 3 tinted portions of resin over the painted canvas, and just spread it with the hands or with the spatula, whatever is easier for you. So after applying 3 shades of tinted epoxy, I painted first. I'm applying the clear line, and over this clear line I will pour angel white tinted resin to create my first wave. Yeah, the resin that I'm using, it's for tabletops and for boats, and yeah, I have a very limited amount of time, working time. It's about 20 minutes, so I really have to think twice, think really fast. And so now I'm just warming first, warming up the line, and then gently start skimming white pigmented mixture over the surface. And as you can see, I'm working in portions because it's a very huge canvas. If you're gonna apply the line all the way through the canvas, you will probably not have enough time. So I do like half of the wave, I work it out, then I pour the next half, and then I'll play with the waves. And it's a better strategy for this huge canvas. So to get rid of bubbles, I'm using the torch, and right now I'm just torching the wave, but don't overdo it because you might create discrepancies in the way in texture of the wave. So just be very gentle, just don't overdo it. It's very easy to overwork it and then you just ruin the whole wave. So this is the second line. I'm creating second wave. Again, I pour clear line first, followed by white pigmented resin, and then I will start using a heat gun to gently skim through the surface to create the wave, and I will do it until I'm satisfied. So now the second line, second wave, I got a little bit more brave and just decided, what the heck, I will try. And I just did the whole line, whole wave. I guess I just warmed up and was ready to take risks, and it worked. Yay! So as you can see, I used the silver tape around the edges of the wooden canvas to kind of create a raised surface, to create a thicker surface for the table. But when I removed this tape, it created such uneven surface for the edges. So it totally screwed up my edges. The top of the table, I was already sad and happy, but once I removed this tape, I realized the edges were sharp. I end up like filing them to create smoother surface, and after that I had to do 2 more layers of resin. Can you imagine how much extra resin I wasted? And here I am sanding between the coats, so I end up having like 5 probably layers of resin. So every time you have to take it out from your room outside and sand it. And this baby is very heavy. So some other things to point out that I've learned is not to over use the heat gun, because when I was trying to get rid of bubbles, I was torching and torching and torching, and everything looked so beautiful and glassy. The surface looked like a glass, perfect. But in the morning when I wake up and to look at the project, you had this like little kind of like indentations from the heat gun, and yeah, I couldn't understand. So it was really all I did is just overdid the heat gun. You cannot, the surface is so glassy that you cannot really see if there are bubbles, no bubbles, so you end up like overdoing things. So be very, very careful. Just gently use the heat gun, don't overdo it. Another thing to take out from here, always take care of your edges. They keep going around the surface for about half an hour to get rid of the drips. Otherwise, the next morning you will end up with a lot of drips. Another thing I already mentioned, don't use the silver tape. It creates horrible edges once you remove the tape. And what else here? Yeah, when you pour the resin, you pour it in the middle and then you spread it around. And always don't use the resin by weight. Use it only by volume. So you will end up using, yeah, quite a bit of this measuring cups. But this is absolutely a must, only by volume. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, leave me a comment. If you have any questions, please ask them below. And have a beautiful day.